Okay, so today I'm going over some of the realizations I had while I was away with my family. And while I was away in the mountains, from Mediterranean to the mountains, I really decided how I'm going to have this massive shift taking place based on what I experienced myself. I experienced that I get so excited to take new projects underway. It's the multi-passionate, right? The multi-passionate mindset of getting excited and having new projects and wanting to lean into new things. I want to make new programs and I want to get new people in my world while also upgrading and refining and just making everything. I like pretty shit, right? I want to make everything really pretty. I want to make things very beautiful and being okay with doing it messy while I make it work and make it better in the long run. So, for example, trainings. I ran group trainings and I've actually reduced those now from 6 to 3 people in a class at a time, so I give even more attention to my students. And just all these different ways I'm upgrading student portals and upgrading Watch Me Work and demos and all these plans I have for the summer. And with all of this making me feel so excited, it's really easy for me to decide, okay, this is what I'm going to do, and then feel really overwhelmed and restricted by not having the capacity to build out the back end the way that I want it to work on the tech side yet. I had a VA. She's taking a hiatus over the summer, and I want to be able to really have things running smoothly and efficiently, but without expending all my energy on trying to build out the back end or to make things work. So I've had to really simplify. And by allowing myself space to create as I go and not obsess over the start of how to get it going and how to technically have all those little pieces in play has really given me it gives me the permission to run through, to have a trial. I've given myself permission to show up and do it anyway without having all those little pieces sorted out. And this awareness is huge for me because the perfectionism, right? Stressing over the details of, and then the idea of like, well, now I'm being lazy because I don't want to do all this tech stuff, so I'm not doing it right if I'm cheating and doing it the easy way. It's not cheating doing things easy. In fact, I got to celebrate time with my family. I got to celebrate time with my mother. I got to celebrate and just lavish in being in person in Italy on stage, accepting an international award as a success story in the permanent makeup and tattoo industry. Like to go from tattooing, body tattooing, to then switch gears, focus on permanent makeup and paramedical, and then start offering trainings. And less than a year than opening my school, receiving an international award from one of the biggest companies in the world at the biggest worldwide event with biotech, like that's it, that says something. That is an accolade in itself. That really speaks to the achievement and holding the vision even when times were hard. I woke up today thinking of all of those things and all of the blessings I was given in the last few years. I got everything I wanted. Even if it didn't feel like it because I was already focused on like, oh, I didn't meet the money goal. I didn't meet the money goal, but I got every single thing I asked for. I sold out my one-on-one spots for private summer sessions this summer. I've sold out my trainings before that, the group classes. I sold out my trainings before my school was even open. Like I got everything I asked for because I put in the work. I put in the work, I showed up, and I did not stop. I believed in myself. I believed in what I was offering. And did I tweak and refine as I go? Of course. And do we learn along the way? Of course. I've hired staff, hired a team. I found a mentor who really understands me and is actually showing me how to get there and how to organize myself to be better and more efficient without falling into the too much, too fast story in myself too often. And I've really been able to step back and reassess where I want to focus my energy so I can be smarter about where I'm investing my time and my money into growing my business, into making my programs and my trainings even better, so I can serve my one-on-one clients even deeper, so I can hold space for more people in my world. And I've stopped checking my bank balance every single day, knowing that I will be rewarded for the work that I am doing. And if I focus on the love that I'm putting into my people and my purpose, no matter what, of course, there's no reason why I wouldn't be rewarded for the good work that I'm doing and for the level of passion and integrity and love that I'm pouring into my work. Why would that not be rewarded? If I could make 10K months solo working full time by myself renting a room in a med spa. There's no reason why I can't make more than that with two businesses, working part-time with a team and the know-how to do it better. When you're not just around find out and you're actually just refining and flow, there's no reason why I can't grow to that with even more ease. So I'm celebrating my faith. I'm celebrating surrender, celebrating letting go and letting things flow when they feel heavy and not always having to be in control, knowing and trusting that everything is working for me as it's meant to, divine timing, following signs from spirit, letting spirit lead me in the work that I do and the people that I work with and the way that I work with them. Knowing that I'm not meant to be overburdened and overwhelmed and regret anything that I'm doing, just to be fully present and fully grateful for every step along the way and to receive new lessons along the way. All these challenges are lessons and learning. I'm learning to listen instead of assuming what's next for me so I can explore how to serve even more people with my gifts. Because spirit doesn't fail, and what's meant for me will not pass me by. And lastly, I'm celebrating no longer seeking permission for someone to tell me what I'm saying or doing is right because spirit leads me, not them. I show up and speak what I am what I am taught, what I am shown, what I am led to through spirit, through my soul, through everything that I am meant to be doing in my work, in my purpose. I am here to pour love into my people. I'm just sitting in so much gratitude and so much reflection when I'm away from my work this week and with my family, and I realize how much I've taken them for granted. So worried about not making enough, not being enough, yet. It is all happening for me, and it's happening in a way that I get to still be a present mother with my children. I'm not about the hustle and grind anymore. I don't need that shit. And the right people will be presented to me when I need them most. That's how I found the coaches that are in my world right now. Tuning out all the other noise. Everyone says put blinders on. It's not just about putting blinders on. I've got that sixth sense. I'm always perceiving everything that's happening around me all at once, but it's choosing where I want to dedicate my time and attention. What conversation, what voice is loudest in my head that makes me feel excited, that I want to be a part of? Putting myself in a room with people who still scare and intimidate me and excite me that I really want to learn from. I'm done searching for trying to belong, and I'm more so stepping into my power so that I can lead the way for others to rise with me, to rise and shine alongside me. I'm celebrating the deep journey. I'm no longer alone. And I never am alone. Spirit is always with me. There's always magic with me. I am never alone. Even in my darkest moments in my life, there was always the magic and presence of spirit guiding me through no matter what. I am never alone. There's a huge power in knowing that you are never alone. And even with all that, there will be times where doubt creeps in, start to second guess myself, feel the pressure of needing to perform or drag things on, or, oh, I promised I'd do this, but now I don't want to. And it's like, you know what? I grant myself permission to change my mind. I grant myself permission to change who I am and how I want to be and how I want to lead at any given moment and empower the people I work with to do the same. This is why I'm so excited about making a $17 offer. And it's not a high ticket offer. No, it's not a big money maker, but it's something that needs to be said that I want to lead with. It means so much to me to get this out there. It's not about the money, it's about the magic. The magic that's going to happen when other people participate in this program so they can get what they need from it. That's what it's about. It's about the real impact. The money will come, it always does. But in being excited about a $17 offer, I had an $8,000 sale next day because that excitement attracted the people who didn't second guess. They're ready to go, ready to pay in full, ready to pay the price just to get started now. They're sick of waiting. They grant themselves permission to just do the thing. That's the real power. Showing people what's possible when you give yourself permission to be who you are. to hold space for those that are ready to unmask and are uncertain what that even means for them. It's okay for you to redefine and redecide who you want to be and what you want to do and where you want to go and try something new and then decide, no, it's not for you. Like giving permission to explore, to exist, and to be okay at any stage of the way. Just like every time I take space on a holiday or vacation, I'm like, oh, I'm feeling so good. You come back and it's like, that Monday morning hits. Oh, you failed. You took time away from your business. You didn't do this. You didn't send out these emails. You weren't doing your money making actions. Now, don't let Mondays ruin your weekends with the I should have, I could have, I would have. It's so annoying. It's like a switch from such a deep, you can be from such a deep, wonderful place of gratitude, and then all of a sudden you're just like, oh, now I fucked myself. It's a lie. It's called FOMO. We have it from childbirth. But giving yourself space, what are you learning from that? That's what I learned. I learned that having the space, what it taught me is the frazzle, frantic energy comes from not having a plan. Because then when I come back and it's not outlined of what's next to do, it's like, okay, so what am I doing? I have to do all the things because there's always so many things to do. So that panic comes from not knowing what to post next, not knowing what to do next. Everything is high priority. Oh my God, what am I supposed to do? Well, feeling that need to scramble, pull it together, looking in all the places, looking at forms and docs and checklists, by leading myself through, okay, instead of being frazzled, let's take a minute to refocus and redefine what is priority and create that plan. I can always plan and reorganize at any moment. Things are going to pop up, things are going to change. So if I do have a plan and I feel frazzled, stepping back and making a plan, that's the priority. Let's make a plan. If I don't have one, let's make a plan. You can't be failing if there's no plan that you're not anchoring into routine, creating things ahead of time, finding the bottleneck and working through it, and knowing what I can do myself right now instead of overcomplicating it. Oh, I need this. I need this. Well, I need my team member for that or VA for that. What can I do myself right now that will move the needle? That one small thing, that's what I'm going to do. Having clearly gaining like a focus and getting intentional about setting myself up for the week is more important than getting all the things done that are in the list in the back of my mind. Having a slammed schedule makes me feel scrambled. I need to be accountable at making sure I manage my time wisely, what days are dedicated to what energy and what tasks so that I know that I can show up fully in that energy for those tasks on that day. And what doesn't get done during that day during working hours rolls over into the next one. I am one person. I am fully capable at doing an incredible job when I'm fully anchored and present in the energy of what needs to be done. But I can't do that if I'm so worried about all the other shit. So raising the standards, having boundaries, and redefining my non-negotiables. Instead of having super high expectations, I can have high standards without high expectations. But the key is to have a non-negotiable that is maintainable at a minimal level because anything extra is a bonus. Right? I don't want to go outside of that priority. And this is what's made decide to reorganizing my summer so that I want a summer with my kids. I want a summer where I pour so deeply into the 3 one-on-one clients that I have as students at the school that they feel so fully supported and I blow their fucking minds with their with their school or with their sessions this summer, that I want them to walk away knowing that I gave them my all during the summer so they can start servicing people if they so wish, so that I can make sure that their success is that I can show up in such a way that their success is inevitable because I gave it my all, knowing that I am here to support them in their journey right now. I'm not distracted by all the other shit. It's not about being a rich girl. Being a rich mom summer, a rich mom summer in for me is so I can be a mom, so I can make memories, so I can take a trip, so I can travel, so I can have space to do all those things. That's still a busy mom life, still a busy mom schedule, but it's filling me up in my soul, in my heart, in my family, in my children, because I'm pouring the love into the people that are closest in proximity with me now and not taking a bunch of people in my world just for their money. I don't have space to give you proximity where I know that I can show up for you with all that I've got, then I'm not taking you on right now. And this is why I'm accepting applications for end of summer. So if you want end of summer applications, you can check out the link in the show notes, and you can hit me up even on Instagram, and I can send you the link there too, or you can chat with me more about it. But end of summer applications are open for one-on-one coaching with me, for business coaching. I don't have any spots available throughout the summer because I'm already pouring into my one-on-one students, and I already have my other one-on-one coaching spots filled, and I'm leaving space to enjoy the life that I've built for myself, to be present. It's not about the money, it's about the magic, and I am making magic this summer. But I still get to be a rich mom in time. I get to be a rich mom in owning my own energy. I get to be a rich mom and full of amazing memories and fun that I'm having with my family and my children. I get to be a rich mom and all of the new people that will come into my world through these other programs and ways to work with me. I've got so many incredible things coming. Stay tuned. You're going to see them drop in my stories. I've got so many new things, so many new ways to come into my world. So all variations of proximity, but in a way that I know I can hold and support everyone in the best possible way. And here I am granting you permission to have a rich mom summer too. Let it be about you. Because when you pour into you, the love and the gratitude that you carry for yourself and your work overflows into every single person you work with. That's the transformation. When you can transform your own life, that's where the big transformation happens in your work and the people you work with and the impact you leave in the world. And that's why this podcast is the end of the season for the sorority. So stay tuned, because we're going to be launching season 2 with a whole new rebrand, because we're anchoring deeper into the mission. And I can't wait to share that with you. So if you want to stay connected with me, actually hit me up on Instagram, because I will be carrying on the conversation in Heartspace, which will be a broadcast channel. So we'll still have some weekly riffs in there, and you'll be able to connect with me, two-way conversation through IG. So this isn't goodbye. This is until later, or see you on the other platform. Much love, many blessings. Here's to Rich Mom Summer. Cha-cha-ching.